So it's been a little bit since I've made a Balatro video, and I figured might as well. Not feeling like putting up the whole VTuber setup, but I can do a whole commentary during this. I got a comment the other day that made me think. It makes no difference when most jokers are complete crap. There are very few multiplier jokers. You cannot win without them. So I've been doing the no common joker runs for, a bit. But, I'm pretty confident I can win with no multiplier jokers. Common jokers don't really have that. But how far can I go with no multipliers in general? No steel cards, no glass, no multipliers at all. So I figured that's what I'd end up trying to do today. Just end up going and having a little fun without, getting any multipliers at all. New run. Not continuing my run. Be using any jokers that come up, not limiting myself just to commons, but we will not be using any multipliers. And you should be enough. Like usual, just aiming for the 75, clear that one round, in order to get the extra dollar out of the first round. So you're a multiplier, you're off limits in general. I do not want optics this early anyway. But the simple +4 mult at the very beginning here will go a long way, and it's only going to cost me $1. Don't overlook the plain old joker here. It's not exciting, but it only costs 2. You'll get the 1 back when you sell it. And that +4 is solid. We'll hold off on the other 2 because this is going to carry me enough for the rest of the ante with no problem. And I can use the rest of the money for interest. So, don't have this straight, so we'll just discard. You have the straight now. So we'll just play the straight. With the extra +4. This will be no problem. They were low cards, but had the extra time. And these are the extra hands. This will technically cost us money here, but we can finish fast enough. We'll get extra money with the extra hand plays. So we'll just grab the burglar here and go. So we can play the forest to start with. And that's one of our hands. We'll just chase the straight here. Even though a good chunk of this is discard or debuffed. This should get us the rest of the points we need. There, we got a little extra money from the hands. Burglar's paying for itself. Just gotta watch out for water that leaves you one. We'll buy riffraff. I will instantly sell anything that gives us a times, but I don't believe we have any commons that should, because we haven't seen the banana yet. But I always love riffraff for trying to get a little extra money going on, so I can just sell all the extra jokers. Already building up the money nicely. I suppose there's a couple if I play certain hands, but I will definitely sell those if I get those fast enough. Faceless is going to be useless. We can play stuff looking for the straights again. It's just going to be a high card, so not going to be exciting. Straight's not in a great place. Double check how many diamonds. I got enough diamonds left. We'll switch to the flush. And we've got the flush. Half-heartedly going for the straight for that. But that's enough. We're still just looking for something a little bit better. We get enough money so we can start chasing these Arcana packs. Can't do steel cards. There's no xMult at all, and that would include that and glass. tarot cards would be good, but let's just try our luck with a random joker. Supernova's fine. Just gotta get focused soon. Build up that. Why don't we start going into a flush build? Got max interest going on, so we'll just keep going. Which one is it? Only one hand type this round. We didn't get rid of clubs. It's fine. Let's play this and chase the spades. Got more spades than clubs. I could have gotten a planet, I guess. Currently have 3 flushes and 3 high cards. Let's see what we can get in Mega first. Definitely taking Brainstorm. Not sure what we're doing with it yet. We'll sell Riffraff to get some more chips going on. We got enough money. Sell that just to get a little bit more going on. Don't love Ride the Bus. But it's never the worst thing. Just have a little bit more mult going on. Especially with one hand type. Have the flush right away. Start with the chips. Right. 88 times 2. Is that more worthwhile than an extra 4? Yeah, I'm too lazy to math it out. We'll start with the chips, then switch to the mult after. That doesn't matter. I could make more spades, but since I'm doing flushes, I'm probably playing face cards. Let's see what I get there. Hand size, that's not very exciting. I can get some Jupiter right here. Nope, so we're gonna protect with some high card. And we got enough money to reroll. Both of these are solid. Let's ditch this one for that one. Ditch this one. Oh, I can't take the xMult. Go me, remembering in time, but not in time to save my other one. It is more difficult to remember what I'm doing while talking than you would imagine. Hey, we'll reroll again. And this is fine. Switch between those two. Got good chips. Got this to build up with flushes. Got decent plus mult. And got spades going on. No xMult at all. Almost screwed that up, but did not. So, only thing that's real scary right now is if we face the spade boss. I'm in pretty good shape. Just need to start focusing the deck. And I've got discards again. This will give 20 plus 15 plus the chips plus everything else, or 40. So this is going to crush this hand. So we get some bonuses, improve these a little bit. Supernova will keep growing. And multiple contains flush. That's not better than any of that. Oh, we can still level up our hand too. Okay, at this we got money. And at this point. And there's Jupiter finally. We got level 2 Jupiter. That doesn't hurt. Reroll. So we'll get some level up. And something I recently learned, and I think it's starting to go around in general. Anything you're holding in this area up here won't show up in your packs. So I don't want to use that sooner rather than later. So we'll just toss that on there. Because wild cards are going to be solid for just building up all the spades, and boy, is this plenty of spades. But 15 now. We get to 25, we're good on most bosses. I get protection for the boss that is the spade one. We'll just create 2 random ones. Can't use that, and don't want to create a random. It's just some money. And more spades. Diamonds are down. Get rid of those ones. Reroll. Destroy some cards. Go on to the next round. Don't care about these ones. These 3 aren't spades. And then we have the spades, and this hand's going to be taken care of. So far, easy peasy, but we're not on the back end yet. Half it'll be a little bit trickier with xMult. Or without xMult, I should say. Do this. As a reminder, that will reduce the value of these 2, but I'm not hurting on money. I'm really worried about selling those. I won't take this because if I get polychrome on the card, that would violate the stuff. I know it's only 1/3 try, but I want to do this without any xMult, period. So, none of that. And just double money. Reroll. Roll. And on to the next round. So far, so good. Rolling easily, so let's grab a negative joker. It's hit or miss what we'll get. But at the end of the day, it's always a 20% chance we'll hit the joker, or the boss that will debuff us unless we sell a joker. So even if we get a crummy joker, since we have plenty of money, you can just buy it and plan on selling later. The only issue with the current run is if we get an xMult joker, and I just can't buy it. But, hey, whatever. We instead get a egg. That's fine, it can exist. Banner is tempting, but this is probably better. We don't have the deck whittled down as far as I'd like. Focus is like. Later, I'd probably switch the banner, though banner is foil, so it's always going to be 50, probably 90. This is usually only giving me 80. Yeah, let's switch out. And I'll peek at Spectral. And we'll throw a gold seal on there. Nothing against that. And on to the next round. Let's try a straight instead of a flush and see how that goes. I don't want to lower my flushes down. That's solid. We got 3 of a kind. That's probably enough to finish this off. Smart, I would have slid that over, but that's fine. Looking to make more spades. So, also just start putting bonuses on the spades. Just a reminder, bonuses, mult are on the same level as wild cards, so if you replace that, they will no longer be playable as spades. And diamonds are my lowest, so I'm just going to continue killing off diamonds. I don't want to see any of those. Reroll once. Can't use that, because I do not want polychrome on anything. Because again, no xMult going on around here. We're going to win without it. Discard these. Get flush. And what are we at? 22,000? Not bad. I'll just see more Jupiter. I want to see this get up to at least 25,000. Focusing this deck. We will death this diamond into the highest spade. As my usual plan is always trying to get rid of a suit completely to increase the odds I get other flushes as a backup. But we just want to make this as spadey as we can. If we run into the boss that stable spades, we'll have a little trouble. Ideally, we'll just have everything else strong enough. That supernova will keep getting stronger. It's a +9. If we succeed past this, that's great. Money is not really an issue. So let's just turn this jack into another wild card. Trading card would have been lovely to have a thing, but we don't want to replace anything for that. So we will just move on. And boom. We're gonna get the flushes just right away because we've been modifying the deck. Nice and easy. 25,000. Getting closer to make sure we can take down any boss besides Viridian. But it's still a worry, so I want to keep building up. And unfortunately, we'll build up 4 a little bit. Just as a backup. Maybe not, she's fun in a different build. Just gonna discard these 5. Alright, a little lower. This might actually take 2 hands because we had to discard so many times. That's fine. Do we have any that are higher at all? Jacks. Move 10s into jacks. When I see them, that would be great. Just a backup. Wild card, and we'll peek at this. Don't like that. Grab another hand per round, because yes. Actually, we're gonna do this. We have to sell a Joker at the end, that will be a pain. But since we're not doing any xMult, Swashbuckler can just hang out. And if the egg is getting 3 bigger every round, it's at 15, so Swashbuckler is just gonna be a +24 and get bigger every round. That will work. All spades cards debuffed. So that's the one we were worried about. But it will probably be fine. Let's see. I was looking for 10s. There we go. That can go away for now. we see the spade one coming, we're gonna work on the backup for that. xMult. Looking for some Jupiter or 4 of a kind. I have to work on some backup here. And being spited. That is fine. Just play this. Not too worried. Let's see. How much is this on its own? Yes, this will be perfectly fine. Just need to not be stupid and discard anything. Let's look for a Jack of Spades, ideally. There's a Jack of Spades, ideally. Swash has to stay over here. I'm just gonna copy this. I suppose I could actually copy the banner, but... Exciting, but should be like 10,000 points, and we have 6 plays. 17,000. Club flush. I still haven't leveled up the flushes very well. Have not had any luck with that. Oh, go to. xMult. That's a glass card. Can't do either of those. Still no xMult. Again, no glass cards, no steel cards. Still no flush power-ups. Yes, my hands are also absolutely pathetic. Have not had any luck there. More spades of interest. No xMult on that, so sure. We're doing alright. Swash is going to carry decently. Brainstorm was a strong grab early on. We got just good plus mult and good chip. Since we have the deck modified, don't really need the discards anymore, and Banner will carry us decently. Suit. Don't quite have the spades, but since we have the extra play, we can get 15, 20,000 from that. This was only 13, because I wasn't doubling that anymore, so we didn't have the spades. If I had switched that, it would have been fine. This will get us the rest of the way, no problem. You get this. We could potentially replace that and force it, but we won't, because that's risky. Keep just kind of grabbing power-up spades if I see any. Glancing at what we have. Queens could be decent. Yeah, we'll just use plays as discards. Once we get the flush, switch it out. As long as we don't get the boss that has a 300, this should be a victory, no problem. If we do get the 300, this will be more of a problem. So we will find out if this will be a repeat of my black deck video or not. Feeling good though. steel card. And you are just a 4 of spades. And you destroy cards, so sure. Oh, more Jupiter finally. I'd love to get that up to 7 or so. Heart, diamond, you can go away. We'll just play you 3, switch you around, and go. And switch you back around, and go. Even if this doesn't quite make it, we'll get a good ways there. Switch you back around, and yeah, you're all debuffed, whatever. 10,000, 15,000, something. More than enough. And let's see what the final boss is. Get those rerolls even cheaper, just in case. Hey, more Jupiter. And more Jupiter. This would have been tempting earlier, but it is too late for it. Alright. Victory is assured, because this Joker doesn't matter. Without any xMult, the only Joker that matters is this one. We'll have to place it back, but it's not a big deal. We'll just watch and try to figure out which one's copying. The only thing we'll be sad is if it gets stuck there. But we got 6 hands to figure it out. It's not going to be a big deal. Sorry to ruin this not being dramatic, but the point of this is just to show that you can win without any xMult. Not that big a deal. As long as you're playing things right, building up your plus mult and your chips, white stakes is winnable. I figured it'd be a fun little exercise, just to show that. I'm finally building up the flushes. And I'm not going to take anything for granted. I love 2 pair runs, but we went flush this time, and no good are those. And I keep just building up. You can be a wild card, and I need to find more 10s to make more jacks, just in case. Yeah, I should have swapped those, but it's fine. Yes, if Violet had been there, this run would have been in trouble. Till probably 200k is the limit of what's here right now. Joker's being shuffled. Just gotta watch. This is the spade one. So now that that's over there, wherever Brainstorm is, doesn't matter. We'll copy the leftmost, and that will be fine. Since we have the deck so focused, the spades will just keep coming. We'll keep building up. And while we will potentially have to discard here once. A bunch of wild cards. So with this one last play, we will clear the boss, have a victorious run with, once again, once we reveal this, absolutely 0 xMult. We did it with just plus and, you know, some chip. Didn't even build up the hands too much. And we managed to get the deck focused on spades. Didn't even really get much bonuses on the cards because I wasn't having much luck there either. Just got some wild cards in there to make even more spades and got things whittled down. But there's no glass cards here, no steel cards here, nothing of the sort. We did it completely free of any sort of xMult, just to prove you can win without xMult at all. You just need plus mult and chips. And I hope you learned something from that. Thanks, and have a good one.